What's happening out there, y'all? How's everybody doing? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to Correctional Officer Stories with Steve. As always, I am your host. Appreciate all my loyal followers, my goon squad. For those of you who don't know, my goon squad is all my law enforcement followers, corrections, PD, whatever. Goon squad. That's what I reference. I know I've been talking a lot about the stimulus and putting a lot of videos out there, and people are probably wondering why my channel says Correctional Officer Stories because I got a corrections background and I talk a lot about it. I haven't recently, and I did talk about in some other videos, I might be steering away from that and doing some new content. I just don't know yet, but I'm definitely into the stimulus information. I pay big attention to it. For those of you that caught my video a couple days ago, real quick, direct deposit, file your taxes. You know, it's past January 15th. File your taxes, claim the recovery rebate credit. If you make less than $72K a year, you can free file on irs.gov. So that's jointly or individually. It has to be less than $72K a year. So go check it out. If you if you make over that, you're not going to be able to use their free file. You can use TaxHop. It's free. It's one I actually use. I think TaxHop might have a free one. Listen, if you don't have a grip of tax information and stuff that's super complicated, and you don't need to be paying for the upgraded deluxe or whatever these TurboTax offers, or I know TaxHop has one too. I've been using TaxHop for a long time and have used their free service forever. And I can go all the way back and pull every single tax return, everything I did on it. There's no reason to upgrade so you can speak to some live service. You can simply call H&R Block or Jackson Hewitt and ask them a simple question. They will answer it. It's a waste of money, people. Unless your taxes are difficult and you have a lot of things that you claim and deductions and itemizations, then maybe you should be going to somebody that actually does taxes, a tax preparation company or a CPA. I actually do taxes. I do people's taxes. So it's not worth the upgraded $45 fee. I think TurboTax charges like $150 now. Use TaxHop. Use their code TaxHop21, I think it is. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I think state's like $8. So a total of like $8 to $10. Check it out, TaxHop. Anyway, stimulus update. It's going to be $1,400. I think I've said that in my previous video. To equal 600 plus that 600 equals $2,000. I know a lot of you guys have received your stimulus, your first and second. Some of you haven't received either, and some of you haven't received the $600 that just went out because your bank account was closed. It's super unfortunate. But the reasoning behind that is, and this is directly from the IRS, is because it was strictly written in the bill that the cutoff for these checks and deposits had to be stopped by January 15th at midnight. So that's because of tax season. They have to prepare for tax season. They're going to start processing returns in February is what I saw last night on the IRS site. So I know that Biden plans to get this $1,400 out as quick as he can. As soon as he's inaugurated, he wants to get it out. It sounds like they're going to try to write an impeachment article on him January 21st. For those of you that think I'm ridiculous and I'm full of crap, go read about it. You know what I mean? They're trying to fight fire with fire. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, there's a lot in the bill. So it's 19 pages. Go check it out. You can read it. You can pull it right up online. Go read it. He's trying to bring back pay for the coronavirus for companies less than 500 people. They'll reimburse you for, it's up to 14 weeks of pay for children that aren't in schools, and the parents have to take care of them. If you do have COVID, I think it's another 80 hours of emergency paid sick leave. So that directly affects somebody like me because I work in that type of, I work with that. It's not my main responsibility. It's just one of the many responsibilities that we have. But that's going to directly affect us because right now we're just doing a paid admin leave type thing because it expired on December 31st. But it looks like they're going to renew coronavirus funding. Now we're a company way larger than 500, so I don't know if they're going to have the money to pay that because they will not be reimbursed by the government. But we'll see. Unemployment, he wants to raise it from 300 to 400 and run it through like September, maybe December. I can't remember. I'd have to pull the bill up again. So there's a lot of things in this bill. The eviction moratorium, he wants to run it through January 31st of 2022. And I might misquoted that. It might be December. But I want to say I saw January. So go read it. There's a bunch of information that's more help for your bills, for your water bill, your power bill, your cable bill, your this bill, your that bill, your cell bill, your cell phone bill. There's a lot of stuff in this bill that he's wanting to get passed, and I can't even remember what the hell the bill's called. That's great, huh? Then the second bill will be called the infrastructure bill. It'll go for infrastructure. So there's two different ones. But go read about it. I should have pulled it up here. Let's see what it is here. I can't believe I don't know the bill. But yeah, stimulus. So that'd be the third check. So the first one was $1,200. If you're married filing jointly, it was $2,400. If you made $150,000 or less as a married filing couple. If you were single, less than 75K, it was $1,200. This time around, same income restrictions, only it was $600 per person. The third stimulus seems to be the same income restrictions, but it'll be $1,400. Do I think that the IRS will allow you to update your information, your banking information? Absolutely not. I think they'll go ahead and they will send a third stimulus check to a wrong account again. They did it once. They didn't correct their mistake the second time. They sent it to a closed account again. What makes you think they're going to do it? Not going to do it a third time? They're going to do it. Only this time, if they do that, I think it'll return and then they'll kick a check out. You won't have to claim the recovery rebate. Wait all the way to 2022 because they'll have time to do that. Let me see what this bill's called. Let's check it out. $1.9 trillion. Is that crazy or what? Where's that money coming from? Holy cow. So yeah, he introduced that on Thursday. America Rescue Plan. So it's the $1.9 trillion bill, which is called the America Rescue Plan. American Rescue Plan, my fault, will include a new round of stimulus checks, more than $400 billion to accelerate vaccine production and distribution and safely reopen schools, augmented unemployment benefits, $350 billion to bolster city and state government budgets, so it'll go from 300 to 400. Coronavirus relief measures, the cost of containing COVID, economic recovery. So Biden wooed voters with the promise of a $2,000 stimulus check while stumping for newly elected Georgia senators. So if you paid attention, people, it wasn't that he like manipulated people. It's 2,000. They sent out 600 first, and then they're going to send the rest out when they should have just sent out the fucking 2000 in the beginning. Excuse my language. Don't forget, Nancy Pelosi played politics and they had a $1.9 trillion bill months ago. And she didn't want that because she said she didn't want Trump to look good. So anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in. It's a wrap. I got things going on that I have to take care of. I do know that Tuesday will be interesting when I return back to the workplace. So anyway, I will catch up with you all. Have a good weekend. I'll probably have a draining weekend. But I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, I know I've talked a lot about stimulus, and my channel says correctional officer stories, but it may be going a new route. I've got a pretty good correctional story about corrections coming. I just haven't put it out there yet. But if there's anything that you want to know that relates to stimulus or payments or whatever, drop it in the comments and I'll try to get to your question. I'll answer it or I'll make a video about it. I pay attention to it quite a bit, folks, so I know a lot about it. I won't clickbait you like some of these other channels. I will give you the facts. So with that said, I'm out. Peace.